Good morning. What is up? Okay, it's telling me that it's not live on LinkedIn yet. Okay, it says you are live now, so hopefully we are all to the good. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's going on? What's good? I hope everybody is doing well. Um, Happy New Year. If I haven't seen you, talk to you. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. We're 18 days in. Hopefully it's been good so far for you. Um, and yeah, y'all already know the drill. It's LinkedIn Live with Nana, Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is our first live of the year. So get excited, get excited, get excited. Um, so if you're catching this live, if you're on LinkedIn, I'm also streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Drop in the comment, drop in the chat. Let me know you're here. If you're catching this on the replay, do the same. Drop replay in the comment or chat and let me know that you are in the building. Um, yeah, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get the party started. Um, what I do want to do is definitely let y'all know a couple housekeeping. Let's do a housekeeping kind of thing. For this year, with my LinkedIn Lives, I'm going to be introducing some new topics and some new ideas. One of those new ideas is that I'm going to start having some special guests. Super excited. It's something that I've definitely wanted to do last year, but life be lifing. And so now I'm in a space and place where we are going to be extending invitations to some really amazing, amazing women who are leading, thriving in confident and authentic ways in their own unique spaces. And they are really championing they're champions of black, brown, yellow, women of color, especially as it relates to our experiences in the workplace and just feeling really good and confident in life. Period. Okay, so stay tuned. We're going to be having some special guests in the building starting next month. Um, so I can't wait to have y'all, just listen in and learn and hopefully connect and build your network by meeting other people, right? That is really what it's all about with this entire social media thing and this entire thing called life. So that's one fascinating piece. The other new piece is that I'm going to be talking about some topics specific to the experience of Black women, women of color, as it relates to the workplace and the overall corporate experience. So, we're going to be talking about things around redefining professionalism, what that word means in the workplace, and how that impacts your appearance. We're going to do some nuts and bolts kind of things around HR and recruiting. So, if you're interviewing, if you are positioning yourself for a promotion, I'm going to start getting really deep on how you can be leveraging your style and your image as a whole to support you in your career goals. Okay. So, I just want to call that out that we're going to really be talking about style as a professional development tool because that's really essentially what it is for you. And if you are, in particular on LinkedIn or part of my community, that's what I'm all about. Really helping you understand how your style is a powerful tool for communication, for attraction, for conversations and community that can help you further your career or help you further your business. Okay. So that is what we are all about up in here. And in particular, as always, doing that for Black women, women of color, so that we can feel our most confident and our most authentic in these spaces. Because I am tired. I am tired of this feeling that we have to continuously ask for permission, to continuously feel like we have to question our worth and our value in spaces. We're in a new year. Let's enter in a new space with some new energy. And let's just continue to build and challenge ourselves to be courageous and be brave and be ourselves naturally and fully as much as possible, because it is ultimately one of your biggest sources to build your confidence when you are free to be as ornately you as you possibly can be. So let me look. That's me stepping off of the soapbox, as y'all know I can get charged and get started. But what I want to talk to y'all about today are your style goals for the new year. So, if you've been rocking with me, you know that I talk about this fairly often every year. Like towards the end of the year and the top of the year, I talk to you guys about what are your goals for the new year. Hey, Tashana, good morning. So, it's really important, I believe, to think about your goals. You can call them resolutions if you like. Personally, I just like to say goals, as it relates to your life. And that could be around your career, that can be around your personal life. But y'all already know every day you're getting dressed, every day your style is an extension of yourself and your identity. Good morning, Naima. So every day, I want you thinking about, how am I putting my best self out there, right? You've heard this term all the time. How am I putting my best self forward as much as possible? And the thing about that question is, it's not about other people, it is about you. Okay? It is so much about you. How are you putting your best foot forward so that you could get closer to the goals that you desire, closer to the life that you desire and that you want for yourself? Okay? So, as we run through 3 of the style goals that I think that you should have for this year, I just want to like level set with you and say, make sure you are clear on what your overall career goals are for yourself right now. And it doesn't matter where you are in your profession. Maybe you just started your own company. Maybe you've been in business for yourself for years now. Maybe you're looking to get a promotion. Maybe you're in between jobs and you're open to network. You know, whatever your situation might be, you want to have a very clear goal for yourself around where you say you want to be come December 2023. Okay? All right? I love it. Naima already putting her style goals in the chat. Let's go. Naima said her style goal is to level up. Since I'm home so much, I haven't been getting my looks together, but that needs to change. Come on. Come on. I love it, because style will shift your energy. When you make a change in your wardrobe and your look, it will change the way that you show up, period. Okay? So let's get into it. I'm going to break down some of the style goals that I think that you should be looking at, okay, and add into your toolkit as you enter into this new year. So, goal number 1 is to define your desired style. Define your desired style. You got to set the stage. You got to be clear on what you want. Okay? So, a lot of times people will jump in and say, oh man, I just need to get some new pieces. Oh, I have a speaking event coming up. I don't have anything to wear. Oh, everything in my closet is black. Everything is just boring. Everything is mundane. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Right? And a lot of times you just jump to some action. I want you to be clear on defining, describing what your desired style is. What do you want it to be? Okay? And one of the best ways to figure that out, one, just write it down. Like literally, I'm an affirmations girl. Okay? I fully believe in affirmations. I write affirmations in the morning. Simply, I am. I am. Or I'm thankful for, I'm grateful for. Those are typically how my affirmations start. So you can also include, I desire my style to be. Okay? Tashana saying her style goal is to wear bolder and brighter colors and embrace me totally. Okay? So if she's defining her style, I desire a style that's bolder and brighter with color. Boom. Right? So really get clear on defining what you want that style to be, because you want that image, that visual to be clear for yourself. It's going to really help you decide what you need to keep in your closet. If you're going to do it shopping, it's going to help you make decisions around where to shop, what to buy, what not to buy. And it's also going to help check those nasty habits that you have, okay? It's going to help you check some of those habits you have that's keeping your wardrobe in the same place. Okay? And this is the whole thing, is you want to move out of where you are now. Where you are right now is some level of a comfort zone that you want to disrupt. Okay? So you need to be clear on the direction that you're going in for your style. So define it. Write it down in an affirmation. If you want to take it to the next level, create yourself a mood board. Okay? Create yourself a mood board. Break out the Pinterest, break out the Instagram. If you're a super creative kind of gal, break out Canva and create your own visual collage, right? But put up some images. You know, if you've already got an inspiration board or a mood board, you know, for the year, if you've already got something like that going, make sure you have some images on there of women whose style inspires you. All right? Maybe you've got some pics of Michelle Obama, because Michelle was popping during this last book tour, if you did not see. Okay? Maybe you've got Bozoma St. John on the screen. Maybe you've got Tracy Ellis Ross, you know, etc. Right? Find those women whose style you look at and admire, right? And be clear about why you admire it. Is it the color? Is it their accessorizing? You know, is it the femininity in their clothing? Is it, you know, what is it that you really appreciate? Okay. Okay, Nahima says, when I watch shows like Reasonable Doubt, Harlem, love the style on Harlem, or Run the World. What's Run the World? Put me on. I see my style as the main characters of those shows. Main character energy. Yes, Nahima, I love that so much. I love that so much, right? Because here's the deal. Like, y'all, we are not doing background energy. We are not doing ignore me energy. And the bottom line is, if your style isn't memorable, it's forgettable. And if your style's not memorable, more than likely your presence is not memorable either. Because we are visual people. We're visual individuals. So we see people and we get an imprint. Or we see people and we dismiss and overlook and keep going because the interest didn't click. Okay? Tashana's right there with you, Nahima. She says, this is so true. I see myself in so many actresses on TV shows. I love that. I love that notion that you can watch, you know, women watch characters who are national, global, right? Telling these amazing stories, and you see yourself in those folks, right? One, representation matters, you know, and then two, being able to see yourself as a main character, right? As a front and center of your life story, because that is who you are and that is what you are. This is you're not in the background. This is not supporting actor situation. That's not what we're doing. Okay? Like, this is about you commanding your life. All right? So, first goal for you, if you haven't already done this, if you're really, especially too, if you're just starting out and trying to figure out what your personal style is. I did a poll, I think it was last week, around different topics for LinkedIn Lives, and overwhelming majority of people said creating a personal style. So that's also a topic we're going to be getting into during the lives as they're forthcoming this year. So If you're in that space where you're trying to just create a personal style for yourself this year, the first goal you want to set is to define that desired style. And one of the best ways that you can do that is to find inspiration. It can come in some of your favorite TV shows, right? And to create that mood board, create a visual mood board for yourself with those images. All right. That's a great place to reference and get inspiration. And then write that affirmation statement. My desired style is. Write it down. All right. Let's talk about goal number 2. The second goal for yourself is to find your power pieces. I want you to find your power pieces. So, when you think about your power pieces, it's literally just like it says. What are the pieces that are going to make you feel powerful, unstoppable, unapologetic, at the core, confident? That's it. That's what we're looking for. I want you to feel confident. We all want that. When your confidence is really sound, that is when you are able to take risks in your life. That's when you're able to apply for the jobs. That's when you're able to ask for more money. That's when you're able to raise your hand and say, choose me for the speaking engagement. Like, that is when you're able to really go after the big dreams in a bold way. Okay? And so, yes, Nahima, come on, go get that yoga. Let's stand out and define ourselves for 2023. I love it. So when you think about your power pieces, you want to really tap into what are those pieces that flatter your shape, that align with your desired style, and that help you feel like your most authentic self, that really align with your personality. They may be in bolder colors, they might be unique shapes, they might have some great texture to them. What are those power pieces? Okay. The other thing when you're thinking about your power pieces, and I'm going to give you some examples too, but another way you can think about it, to just even break it down to a tactical, to a level that feels good. Hey Jacqueline, how you doing? Another way that you can think about your power pieces is thinking about in terms of the CAB. The CAB is clothing, accessories, and beauty. CAB, the CAB, clothing, accessories, and beauty. Identify a power piece in one of those areas. Okay, one power piece in each of those areas. Okay, that's going to help you create a complete look. When you have your clothing, your accessories, and your beauty on point, that's when you have that effortless style. That's when you have an outfit that looks complete and it just looks like everything is well put together, right? Like, that is something you have said to yourself, desired, seen in other women. Oh, she always just looks so well put together. Anytime, take a look. Anytime you see a woman who you feel is stylish, who is very confident, who's very self-assured in how she presents herself, I guarantee that she's got the CAB. Clothing is on point, accessories on point, beauty's on point. Okay? And so for you, when you're thinking about your power pieces in your wardrobe, I want you to pick an element in each of those spaces. So if you're looking at your clothing, right? Every woman should have a really great power suit. All right. Just a suit that you put on, the blazer, it's got great structure to it. It's got great sleeves. Maybe it's got some drama in the sleeves. Maybe it's an oversized cut. Maybe it's tailored and fits your shape extremely well. Hopefully, it's in a really great color that adds some vibrancy and energy to your skin. And those colors are not black and navy and khaki, just in case you were curious, right? I am talking about a color that is going to be prominent, that is going to get you noticed. Okay. Maybe there's some hardware, some other texture happening on in the suit, right? Like find find those pieces that are going to flatter your shape, that are going to be a great color, and that are going to align to your desired style. Those are three things you want to always keep in mind. So when you're looking at clothes, think about that great suit, right? So you could be looking at a suit that's maybe in a great fuchsia. Maybe it's in a coral. Maybe it's in a deep hunter green. Maybe we're doing some turquoise. Maybe we're doing that power red, right? Like if you know your identity is attached to somebody who desires to be bold, who desires to be brave, who desires to be seen because you know that you have very concrete, clear plans for your career, do not be intimidated by color. Embrace it. Don't be intimidated by color. Embrace it. When you know that you have to present, attend a conference, you know, maybe you have important client sessions that you're going to be, presenting to or navigating or facilitating. That's not the time to blend in with all of your other colleagues and just do the basic black. You want to stand out, right? You want to have a presence that is memorable. The way to become memorable is to stand out, to embrace your personality, to showcase that. And color is one of the easiest and best ways to do it. Tashana already has color on the top of her goal list, right? It's always good, always. And you can navigate and find the ways to include it that work for you. Style is very personal, it is about you. You can get inspiration from others, then you have to figure out how you're going to adopt it and what it looks like for you, right? So, when you're thinking about those power pieces and you're looking at your clothes, looking at a great structured blazer is an amazing space to do it. That's an amazing power piece, right? So, blazers, suits, amazing spaces, dresses, an amazing space to add as a power piece for you, especially for women. Sometimes, when you walk into a space and all the men are wearing their gray suits, one of the best things you can do is show up in your feminine energy in a great dress, okay? In a bold color, in a bold print, in a bold neckline, in dramatic sleeves. Don't hide. Be front and center. Okay? So I really want you looking at your clothing and really understanding where the power pieces are. All right? Another space to even think about in the clothing area when it comes to power pieces is shoes. I'm going to add shoes into the clothing space. Some people might add it into the accessory space, but I'm not going to. I want you to think about your shoes in the clothing area because that's something that when you're finishing and putting on your clothing, oftentimes your shoes, there's a space that you're like, what's the best shoe, right? Like that's the next thing after you put your clothes on. You're like, which shoe goes best, right? So when you're thinking about your power pieces, that might be in the foot game, all right? You might just really invest in shoes that have great block heels, great stilettos. Maybe your shoes have a great mix of color and texture to them, right? Maybe you're a sneaker gal. So your whole deal is to rock sneaks. There's a fabulous woman, Naima Judge. If you all don't follow her, you should check her out. Her name is Naima Judge. She's an executive at Bank of America. That's her whole thing is sneakers, dope sneakers, Jordans, Nikes. She just rocks dope sneakers with her suits, and that's part of her calling card. That's a power piece. That's part of her signature style. Okay? So don't be afraid to disrupt what is natural and traditional, right? Don't be afraid to disrupt the situation if that aligns with your personality and who you are. Okay? Like we're not second guessing. We're taking bold action. So when you think about your power pieces, think about that one piece in your clothing or your shoes that you know is going to instantly give you more confidence. The A, accessories. Jewelry is such an easy place, y'all. It is such an easy place to add versatility and intrigue when it comes to your look. It's also so important after you put your clothing on to add some jewelry, to add a hat, to make sure your eyeglasses are bold, to have some kind of accessory to help complete your look. Okay, so accessories, huge power pieces, huge, right? In particular, if you wear glasses all the time, this is your year. This is your year to invest in a pair of eyeglasses that are bold. A bold color, a bold frame, a bold shape. You can't go wrong with cat eye. I don't care what the shape of your face is. You cannot go wrong with a cat eye pair of glasses, right? But don't shy away. This is your time. This is your time when you're watching when Tashona and Naima and I were talking in chat. They're talking about great shows like Harlem, with these amazing Black female leads, and you're seeing this fabulous style. If you're getting inspired and just like, oh, she looks so fly, she looks so fly, find a power piece, find something you're drawn to in her clothing, in her accessories, in your beauty, and adopt that. Say, I'm going to go for that. Yes, I'm going to change my glasses this year. This is the year for me to get new glasses. I did that for myself last year. These are Karen Walker, and let me tell you, I will never go back. Okay? Love you, lens crafters, but no. All right? So find that space. Lastly, you could find a bold piece in your beauty. Okay? Your beauty is your hair, your makeup, your nails. All right? You could find some power and some confidence there. Maybe you do a signature red nail. Maybe you do some amazing nail art. Right? Maybe it's a pop of color on the lip. Red, a pink, a purple. Right? And let me not even go into hair. Hello. Okay? If you are a Black woman out here, your hair is your crown and you have so many options. All right? You can do braids. Yes, you can do braids in the corporate space. You could do braids. You could wear your hair naturally. You could wear your hair relaxed. You could have a great short pixie cut. You could have a short natural afro. You could have the curls popping. Like, it's your choice. Okay? Do not feel like your hair is a barrier to your career success. It is not. It can be an asset. It can be a calling card that is part of your style that boosts your confidence. Let this be the year that you embrace a different hairstyle. Let this be that year that you find an amazing hairstylist, that you make that investment. Let this be the year. Okay? No fear. All right? So that was number 2. Find your power pieces. Number 3, invest. The third goal that I want you to adopt this year is to invest. And you're going to invest in time and in money. Your style, your wardrobe, y'all, on a basic level, we wear clothes every day. Every day we get dressed. The difference around how I want you to approach your style this year is that I want you to add more intentionality to it. I don't want it to be an afterthought for you because it's going to show. When you are lazy about it, when it's the last thing you consider, it shows. It shows in how you carry yourself. It shows in how you talk. It shows in your mannerisms, in your behaviors. It shows. And people can tell. People can tell that you just threw something on, that you didn't have time to iron, that you didn't have time to add the belt to the look. that you didn't have time to put any jewelry on. Like you didn't have time to get your nails groomed. People see it. People see it. And I'm sure it's not the best reflection of who you are and what you have to offer. So don't be lazy. Don't be dismissive about it. Embrace the fact that it is something that people see and is something that people are going to make commentary on. And 9 times out of 10, that commentary is going to be internal. It's going to be an internal dialogue that that person is having. They're getting an impression. Okay? So they see you within seconds. I think there's statistics that our brain computes like thousands of impressions of things when we see them within milliseconds. So someone sees you and they give you what I call the scan, head to toe. They're reading you, right? Oh, wow, her hair's still wet. She rushed out the door this morning. Look at that suit. Her pants are so long. They're just dragging on the floor. Like her sleeves are so long and like not in an intentional way. She should really see a tailor. Hi, good morning. How are you? Right? That's the internal dialogue people have. Or people just say, she looks so disheveled. I don't know about putting her in front of a client today. Something about it just, she's not fully here. These are unsaid, unspoken realities and truths that you will be judged. You will be like you will be judged. People judge. We judge you, y'all. We judge you. And so knowing that people judge you, the important part is for you to take the power, for you to set the intention and say, no, this is how you're going to perceive me. This is the impression that you're going to get from me because I decide, you don't. I determine the impact that I want you to have when you see me. I determine the reaction I want you to have when you see me. I determine that response. You're going to see me and you're going to see an intelligent, competent person. You're going to see an energetic individual, right? You're going to see that because I was very intentional and forthright in my selections around my outfit today. So that's what you'll receive. And you move through your day confidently knowing that. Period. Okay? Tashana said, her mom and grandma used to say, don't leave this house. It's looking unkept all day. Listen, there's something about Black women, our elders, all the time. It didn't matter if you were going to the grocery store or to church. Come here. Where are you going? Absolutely not. You need to come back here. You need to iron that shirt. Like, were you playing in your pants? Look, you got green stains all over your skirt now, right? Constantly checking us to make sure. And there's so much connected to that historically that we're not going to drill up into today. But there was an understanding that always judged, sometimes not fairly. That's just the reality of the situation. Oftentimes, sometimes not fairly. A lot of cases not fair. Okay? But again, it's a fact that it's going to happen. It's not something that is, oh, well, maybe it will or maybe it won't. No, it is and it will. But I don't give my power away to people. I'm not in that space of life. Like when I walk into a room, I've entered the room and I determine who I'm talking to, who I'm connecting with, who I want to connect with me, what kind of energy I'm inviting towards me, what kind of energy I'm repelling, what kind of energy I'm emitting. I determine that. I determine that through my appearance, my behavior, my communications, the total package of my image. I put that out there, no one else. So let's get to that level and that space of ownership. That's where we're at. That's what we want for ourselves this year. Okay? So you're going to invest. You're going to set a goal to invest. You're going to invest both time and you're going to invest money because that is what is required. So investing time. Add more time to your morning routine to get dressed. Add the additional 5 minutes. Add the additional 10 minutes, 15. Do it. If you are working from home, do not, and you have a 9 a.m. call, don't scraggle out of bed at 8:45, wash your face, brush your teeth, sit at the computer. Change your top, put on a sweatshirt, and say good morning. Where's your morning routine? Where's the time to just connect and have a moment to pause, to think, to write your affirmations, hello, to revisit those goals, to manifest them? You need time. Okay? You need time to gather yourself so that you can put your best foot forward. You need time to go into your wardrobe and say, all right, what do I have on the calendar today? Who will I be speaking with? Who do I want to engage with? Where am I going for work? Oh, do I have to pack because I'm traveling for work, or I have a conference coming up this week? I need to set aside time to put some outfits together that are going to invite conversation and invite connection. If you're not doing that, you're not networking. You're not utilizing your image and your style as a great tool of communication. And you're doing yourself a huge disservice. So take the time. Stop throwing messy, unfinished outfits together because you say, I don't have no time to do it. You do. You're just not choosing to make the time to do it. Make it a priority. And take the time to complete your outfit and get dressed fully. I'm coming at y'all raw today. We ain't got time. Let's get it, okay? And you're also going to invest money. Money is required. You're going to invest the money to purchase pieces. You're going to invest the money to purchase some of those power pieces, right? You're going to also, going back to time, sorry, just connected. You're going to take the time to clean out your closet. You're going to take the time to go through those pieces and try things on and see what works. You're not going to cut corners anymore or act like it doesn't matter when you know it does. You're not fooling anybody but yourself. Invest the money, right? This might require that you start investing in higher quality pieces that are at a higher price point. If you know that one of your goals is to elevate your style, that might be what's required. Okay, you might be a moderate shopper, but for some pieces, you might need to go and invest another, 25% than what you normally invest in a piece. That might be required because you're really going for more statement making pieces. You're trying to create a really great personal style that is memorable, a presence that is unforgettable. If you're trying to do that, you're going to need to invest the money in pieces that do that naturally for you. Okay? These Karen Walker eyeglasses, they weren't cheap. They weren't the ones you just can get at LensCrafters for the $99 special. All right? They weren't. But guess what? Everywhere I go, people ask me about my glasses. Every day I wear my glasses and I put them on and I know they instantly give me a confidence boost. Instantly. And they're functional. I need these, y'all. These are real. Like if I take these off, I can't see. I can't read nothing in the chat. All right? This is not for play. These are functional eyeglasses. I get that too sometimes. People will be like, oh, those are fun. I'm like, they are. They're real. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, girl. But it gives me a confidence boost, right? And they're this great cream off white. They go with anything. And they pop against the melanin skin. All right? So intentional. All right? And invest that money. I just had to do it because I knew there was something that was on my list for quite some time. Like, get yourself a great pair of statement eyeglasses, Donna. So I did it. So don't be afraid to invest the money when it's required to get you to the next level in your career. If you're going to take the time and invest the money in hiring somebody to help with your resume, hiring a career coach to help you ask for more money for a promotion, invest in someone to help you with public speaking, investing in Toastmasters, investing time in taking more certifications or getting more trade skills in your particular field, right? investing your time just in working more hours because you want to deliver and have an amazing result for a project that you're leading, whatever it is, right? You want to get more visibility. You want to get in front of the CEO, of the C-suite, of your management team, right? You invest your time in what you care about. So this is a space that you care about and you're trying to put intentionality behind because you want to elevate it, because you know that's what has to happen. All right. All right. Shauna said being intentional with your time. Search and look for sales, and you can also find great deals in sale. Hashtag we love sale, hashtag 60 to 80% off. Absolutely. You know, when you invest money, know that you're investing that money in yourself. Okay. You're investing that money in yourself. All right. And so you can do that in ways that allow you to stay within whatever your allocated budget is for that investment. Because set a budget for yourself. Don't just go out here all willy-nilly just spending. You know, set that budget for yourself. You can go thrifting. You can do consignment. All right. You can shop on The RealReal, which is an online shop that has a lot of, you know, if you're into high-end luxury brands, they have those at discount prices. I love local thrift shops and consignment shops. You can find some great pieces there. Okay. And I love a good department store. All right. Your Nordstrom's, your Macy's, they carry so many different brands. And listen, Macy's is like the king of sales. Like it's just on constant repeat. All right. And then forever, if you're online, absolutely. There's constantly on sales, especially when you find those particular brands that really work best for you, for your style, for your shape, for, you know, for the colors that really pop for you. Hone in, remember those brands. When you find a pair of jeans that fits you well, know the label. When you get a suit that you really love, know the brand. All right. And then lock in and make those investments intentionally and successfully. So, all right, let's recap, y'all. Big goals for 2023. 1, define your desired style. 2, find your power pieces. And 3, invest in time and in money. All right. This is your year, y'all. This is the year. We are going big. Period. We are going bold. Period. We are being brave. We are showing up in spaces. We are letting people know that we are here. We are sharing our goals. We are sharing our visions, and we are manifesting them and coming into this life spectacularly. You get one, so make it great. Make it great. All right? And whatever your career goals are for this year, understand the power that your image has in helping you get closer to those goals. Own the power that you have to determine the impressions that others will have of you. You own that power. You put out that energy. You can invite those conversations and those connections. So allow your style to be a powerful tool for professional development and a powerful tool for communication. It can do wonders to transforming any space that you enter into. Because we got, like Naheema said, shout out to Naheema, we're doing main character energy. All right. That is what we're doing in 2023. All right. So definitely, I want to see y'all dropping in the comments. Let me know what goals you're setting for this year. And of course, if you need support, if you need help, if you know that you want to step out this year and really transform your presence, really own yourself and have more confidence, but your style is not in a place to support you, send me a DM, drop in the comment me, and let's have a conversation around what your career goals are and what kind of plan we can put in place to help you get there utilizing your style. All right. So I am open. The calendar is available. I am taking on new clients for this quarter. So if that is a space that you know you need support in, because here's the thing, when you invest time and you invest money, sometimes that money is investing in somebody that can help you get to your goal a lot quicker. Okay? Because sometimes we just don't have as much time. And if you realize you don't have as much time, but your wardrobe is a space that you really want to upgrade, hire help. Enter Nana Badu, right? Because that is what I do. I help my clients save time. I shop for you. I create outfits for you, right? I create mood boards for you. I create those images that you need and give you a clear plan around how to update your wardrobe. And I am working with clients in person now this year after a 2-year hiatus. We're now going back to working with 2+ year hiatus, now open to working with clients in person. So if you need that kind of hands-on support to save you time, definitely send me a DM and we can start the conversation and get a better understanding of what your goals are, where you're having some wardrobe challenges, and then I can share with you some of the signature programs and the signature ways that I bring solutions to save my clients time, money, headache, and all the areas so that they can be more confident about their style. All right. Deshauna, I'm so glad that this was great for you and confirmed many things for you. You're going to rock out in your bold colors this year. I already see it. Yes, y'all, let's do the thing. Let's go. Let's be limitless this year. All right. Have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to y'all next week. Peace.